I was reading in groups of Mexican in Facebook that wants to trouble, um, asking about what's going on here in Puerto Vallarta, if it's great idea to come to live here, wherever. And I just figured out that one person said, it says this literally. I am already here in Puerto Vallarta and it's full of gringos everywhere. It's so sad that even in my own country, I feel like a foreigner or an alien, something like that. Why is going on with this? Why is not Mexico for the Mexicans? So because that was the post, and when I just read all the comments, and I was reading that some like 50-50 is divide, and 50-50, one part is divided with it's okay, we have more Americans or Canadians here, and it's not okay that we have more Americans and Canadians here in Puerto Vallarta. Because it's kind of the same reason of this person in this original post, about I feel like foreigner in my own country, which I think it's very complicated. These issues here in all the world, to see a foreigner people, especially when normally the area is only for locals. But here in Puerto Vallarta, it's totally different. In Puerto Vallarta right now, it's so international. And a lot of people in other places of Mexico, other states of Mexico, they don't know nothing about Puerto Vallarta. They don't know nothing about the history, because Puerto Vallarta is a very young place, very young city, only 55 years old city, 105 years old as a municipality. So Puerto Vallarta, yes, is very, very young. But there is other places very gentrified, like in Mexico City, in Polanco, the downtown over there, or in San Miguel de Allende, or even Cancun, and even like in Baja California. But what is my opinion all about this? Well, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you my personal opinion. And I just want to ask you that you subscribe to my YouTube channel called Tours Excursions Vallarta. And my name is Oscar. I will be your local guide and the source of information about Puerto Vallarta. And I too give you apologize because I'm sick. I'm just getting out of this infection in my throat, and I can talk. And I was like a little bit outside of YouTube and the social network right now because health problems, but I'm okay right now and come back. Well, and follow me on my social network, okay? Well, we're gonna start, and I'm gonna tell you some my personal opinion. This is not what the people feel, okay? Here in Puerto Vallarta, it's only my opinion. You can have several opinions, different opinions, divide opinions. But normally these kind of subjects are very dramatic or polemic here. It's because in my side, obviously, I work with Americans or Canadians, but there is sometimes problems that all these tourism brings to all places, and it's normal. Right? I know. One thing is there is a lot of constructions even in the mountains, and collapsing the mountains and problems on the mountains, because there is a lot of people who wants to stay here in Puerto Vallarta. In Puerto Vallarta. For one way is great, for another way is not. It's like the two sides of the coin. You're gonna gentrificate in somehow Puerto Vallarta, and it's already gentrified. But let me tell you, since I'm here since 1994, it's Puerto Vallarta already gentrified, especially the beach area, the beach sides. That part of Puerto Vallarta is always gentrified. It doesn't matter for Americans or Canadians or even Mexicans. But one thing is true, and I can tell you that almost 98% of the owners of all the condos or buildings here in Puerto Vallarta, Americans or Canadians. Only 2% are American, Mexicans. Just a few Mexican has the money to buy those places. Normally, the local, we live in another side of the track. You know what I mean? I mean, it's okay. I'm live comfortable, close to the beach, very affordable for me as a local. But I'm just realizing that every time it's getting more expensive to find something like I have. But I'm very happy with my landlord because she's telling me that we only gonna rent to locals and we're gonna keep obviously low price, which is nice, and I can stay more time. But my family is growing, and I need at least 3 bedrooms. I have now 2 bedrooms because I have one daughter and one kid, and they need separate rooms, And it's a challenge right now because it's kind of hard to find something affordable for me. Our income normally here in Puerto Vallarta could be at least 6 times less than in US. But that's only my opinion. You need to see the numbers. But I'm gonna give you some average numbers here in Puerto Vallarta. The minimum wage is around the 350 US dollars per month. The minimum wage right now, and that is because this president Manuel Lopez Obrador increased the minimum wage, which never happens in like 100 years. That's amazing, and that's a minimum wage, and we consider a good salary here in Puerto Vallarta around in Mexican pesos, talking about around 1,500 Mexican pesos. That is around 800 US dollars. That is a good salary. But guess what? The prices for get where to live is the same that a good salary. So, and this is monthly, okay? And how I'm gonna eat, how I'm gonna go from one place to another, the transportation, how I'm gonna pay my car, or how I'm gonna pay the electricity bill or the water bill or internet connection, whatever. That it's very necessary right now. So for me, my own experience, it helps us, but it's at the same time we need some regulations, obviously. But don't misunderstand me. I love every people who wants to visit Puerto Vallarta, but we need to stop this growing. We need to slow down a little bit. The COVID helped us, and this new president helped us. I mean, but every time, like from I don't know, 2019 to 2022 year is it's like the double people coming, increasing the double coming to Puerto Vallarta, not just for visiting, but for staying here, like partial residency or full residency here in Puerto Vallarta, which is activate the economy in Puerto Vallarta. But right now, the people are realize that it's getting expensive, even for them to stay here in the condos here in Puerto Vallarta, which they are now watching more other neighborhoods. And I know that I show you the neighborhoods that you can rent, but those neighborhoods are not affordable for me anymore. But for you, it's affordable, maybe, I don't know, because in the last video that I did, a cheap rental around 1,000 US dollar per month. Several people say, "Nah, you're crazy. This is, I mean, well, this is not crazy, but it's a crazy that you consider it cheap." Well, maybe for you, not for me anymore, because the salary is nothing here, or is so low that even for the local landlords, they're putting very crazy prices right now, even for the locals. and it's very hard. If you want, like even my house, I have a house. I am not renting anymore. It's right now the price increase in that area, and that area is not touristy. That area is for the local people, and the renters went from 3,000 Mexican pesos to now 5,000 Mexican pesos in one or 2 years, more or less. Okay, so in my opinion, it's okay, but we need regulations about that. Uh, I know Puerto Vallarta is amazing, it's beautiful, but must be for everybody and affordable for everybody, for the tourist, for the expat or immigrants that want to stay here, and for us, the locals, and most importantly for us, the locals, because without you and without us, we can build this amazing community. But we need the regulations. And so in my perspective, it's okay that we have Americans living around us. It's okay. I mean, but you must to understand our culture if you want to stay here with us. We're very different, and it's not for everybody. You will know if you came here to Puerto Vallarta. I have great suggestion if you want to stay here in Puerto Vallarta. Please follow me on my social networks or follow me here. Just subscribe and click on the little bell and put all the videos so you can have all the information here in Puerto Vallarta. Remember, if you want to relocate here in Mexico or here in Puerto Vallarta, I can help you with a nice tour, relocating tour that I'm going to show you all the best places, neighborhoods, touristy, not touristy areas, very safe areas that are affordable areas for you. You can consider for stay here, for living here in Puerto Vallarta. Or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and you can watch more videos. If you sponsor me, there is more neighborhoods that you can explore with me in my bike. Okay, that's all for now. Let me know your comments about this thing, gentrification, people coming here, how you feel about what's happened, this phenomenon on the society. Let me know. Bye bye.